5, it says, welcome to chat. I'm fixed to get me a cup of coffee this morning. There we go. I'm a little bit early because I was trying to set this up. I'm going to go in here and I prop this up on the table right here. Okay. I hope my mic is working. The sunrise is coming up here. It's about 7:01, looks like. Just a little early. Okay, morning, Mary. Did you go to work? Can you hear me okay? Okay, you're from home. Okay. Well, you know there's another cold front that's going to come through again. So I don't know. And there's something else I thought about. Maybe you should go later on your job to driving in the dark. Go after the daylight comes if you're worried about the streets. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, hi, Kathy. How are you? It's cold in Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah, I think we've all got the cold here. I just don't like that old hard sheet of ice that's sitting out there. Bye, Mary. That's Mama Mia Market. That's my daughter there. She sells stuff there for me in her online and in her shop. Hi, hey, how are you? Avira. You're good. Me too. Well, good morning to you, Marie. Good morning. Uh, it's so nice to talk to everybody. Y'all all got crowns on. Y'all are my top fans. Like your outfit. Yeah. Well, thank you. It's just a bunch of stuff to keep me warm. Oh, okay. These are that early plastic, I believe. They're not what I wish they were, but they're that early plastic, and probably about the 40s or 50s. Um, Good morning, Judy. Good morning from Pennsylvania. All right. We're all cold, all of us. Hello, Jessica. My oldest daughter's name is Jessica. Jessica Faye. Well, hello, Razor Sharp. Good morning, and good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. Jessica says, I am 8. 8 years old? 8 years old? Flowers in my garden. Good morning. Good morning to you. I'd like to have flowers in my garden. I think this year I mostly had. You're 8 years old? Oh, how sweet. I love that. Well, thank you for coming to visit me. Yeah, thank you. What do you think about everything? What do you think about this channel I got? What can I do to improve it? I know you would probably know. I love talking to young people. They have good ideas. Good morning. Channel got me bricked up. I love talking to, I'm not sure what that says there. I'm not real good with the words on the internet, what they mean, the latest new words. Um, I don't know what that means. Okay, there's a message being held for review. Uh, Maybe I better look at that later. Okay. Me either. There's a second one held up. Huh. What y'all up to? Well, it's all good. Everything's okay. Bad? It's bad? Okay. Thank you. Oh, gosh. The back to back. Boring. Uh-huh. Sometimes life is boring, but you have to make it through it till it's not. Well, let's see what we can talk about. I know there was some questions asked to me about well, the cornbread. I had said this before that everybody makes cornbread differently, and they always think that their cornbread is better than everybody else's. But we all, and not only do we make it different, we call it different. Hello, Nikki Brewster. Hello, how are you? Um, yeah, that now. When I was growing up, they were called corn pones or hush puppies, and actually the hush puppy, because they come out round in a ball and you get them in a restaurant. That came from the restaurant taking them. They didn't want to make cornbread and serve it out, so they started making these balls out of our uh, cornbread that we fried, and so they started making it balls. It was easy to serve in the restaurant. Um, but Now, when I said water, you could use milk either, or buttermilk, either way. You're just making some cornbread to fry is the object of it. That's all that is. Yeah, everybody thinks their cornbread is the best. I was kind of craving some of them corn pones, and they don't call them corn pones because it sounds a little country, a little hillbilly. Hello to you. Um, anyway, the story to that is, I'll tell you how that started. Was years ago they built the house. They built the houses in two separate uh, compartments, and in between the compartment of the houses, they put a run. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about or seen that. One side is the kitchen, and the other side is the house, the bedrooms where they sleep. Now, the reason they did that was because they had to do a lot of canning and baking and cooking, bread and all that, and it made the house too hot to sleep. So they separated the kitchen on one side of that. But when they would cook, and they'd have to walk from the kitchen to the other side, there were dogs in the yard. So they'd make corn pones or hush puppies or fritters, corn fritters, whatever they call. They'd make them, and it didn't have to be all the same size or anything. They were just, and you kind of had them flat a little bit because of your turner. You turn them over and kind of get flat. So what they do is they make a bunch of those as they walk through, so the dogs wouldn't attack them for the food they were carrying. They'd throw out hush puppies or corn pones in different directions, and the dogs would run off and get them. Then that way they could get over there to the other side of the house. That's how that started. Abby, made in the 90s. You should like a local watching from Asheville, North Carolina. Okay. Oh, hi. Hello, how are you been? Okay. What's best for breakfast? 2 Pop-Tarts and a Monster Energy, a Flanagan, hot Cheetos, and Mountain Dew. Well, if that's your breakfast and it makes you feel good, go for it. You sound like a local. Texas? She said you sound local. Well, I've been in Tennessee a while, but I was born and raised in Texas, and I do have I guess I have a southern accent, but it's strange to say, when you come to the South, you're going to find all different, wherever you go, you're going to have different accents. Um, I love Tennessee too. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. Moved down to the coast to Seabrook and Kemah, and that's where I went to school. Yeah, Texas would be nice. But you know what? Like I was saying about the South, the slang that we have is different as you move around the states. Now, I can go up into the hills of Tennessee, go east. We have a west, middle, and east is all we have on Tennessee. And I could go east, and I used to have some friends that I ran with that were real mountain people. And the way they spoke was, you really had to listen careful. Let's see, this message held again. It's so cold here in northern Illinois. Oh, it's winter time. It's winter. You know, I asked my daddy one time about the fruit and everything. Like, hey, I was just a stupid kid. And I said, how come they have fruit and all that? Do they get it real late? And, we get it. He said, it's really strange, but they catch up. Even though it gets really cold there, they catch up. Yeah, that's true. That's what I mean. That we're different in different parts of the South. Our slang is different. I guess I'm a little bit mixed up between Texas and Tennessee, you know. You a North Carolinian? Okay, you must be talking to her. 38 fruit trees. Oh yeah, I've had an orchard before. Yeah, it's nice. It's cold in Florida, yeah. And two, you're used to the warm. And when it gets a little cold, you can't hardly take it. I moved into Mobile, Alabama. I went to a school there about a year, and then from there I moved on down to Dauphin Island. Uh, did you vote? Well, that flipped up. Sorry, pruning is hard. Okay, listen, I'm not going to talk about politics, okay? I mean, it's obvious to what you can get from me and my language and what I talk about. So I'm not going to talk about that. Well, welcome, North Carolina. I done forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, my daddy talking about how the North catches up. And I said, well, why do we need the cold at all? You know, I was a stupid kid. Well, the cold is good. It sets fruit and it kills the insects. So that shut me up. I thought, well, that's good. Let's see, wait until this coming weekend. Another cold blast. Yeah. Uh, there may be snow from Florida to Virginia. Yeah. It's just a winter, okay? Be prepared, but don't let all that stress you up so bad. You know, if I listened to what they were going to say on the Weather Channel, I wouldn't be able to open my front door for the snow. But all I got is a sheet of ice out there, which I don't like because it's not melting. And it snowed just enough, and then it stopped, and then that froze over, and that's the way it's been since it did it. And it's bad for driving. Be prepared, not scared. That's right. Be prepared, not scared. And that's pretty much for everything, isn't it? Um, I wanted to go over the thrift store today. And my husband said, well, do you recall the driveway going down into the thrift store? It's sitting low and it's a hill and it's going to be hard to get in and out of. And then the other side has the same thing. It goes down and then you have to climb back out. I live in Indiana. We got hammered. I'm used to snow and ice, though. Yeah, pretty sweater you are wearing. Well, thank you. It's thin and it's comfortable. It's not, where I have to take it off because I'm overheated. It's I think people do in the South is we wear layers and then we slowly take them off as the day warms up. Thank y'all. Thank you for all those compliments. That's really sweet. Um, we'll get through this weather. It'll be gone and then we'll have spring and then we'll be complaining about the water and the rain. I live in Indiana. Yeah, we got hammered. Pretty sweater you're wearing. Yes, it's kind of stopped on me. Um, I'm not sure if nobody's talking or it stopped on me. Now, last time I did this, I was told that people were still talking. Um, do you like rock and roll? I certainly do. And some of the music that I am allowed to put on here for some of those shorts I do, it is hard to find some music. I mean, they are, you can only, see, wait a minute, you have a worst storm, well, nothing happens, just a regular day. You have a lovely day from GB. Okay, thank you. Preparing for hurricanes for us. Yeah, I've been through some hurricanes now. Yeah, some of that music is horrible. What do I look in a thrift shop? Uh, a thrift shop. I look for anything I can use or anything I can repair or anything that I can make something else out of what it is. That's what I really do. Didn't have gloves to play in the snow. Our mama would give us old pairs of socks. Oh yeah, and wear on our hands. I'm not sure I even knew what gloves were as a kid at all. And y'all are not going to believe this, but me and my sister, older sister, we were close, same size, and we would one day I'd wear the sweater to school and she wore the headscarf. Remember those headscarves? I had to laugh when I think about them. She'd wear the sweater one day. We had to walk to school, and I'd wear it the next day. Or I wore the scarf the next day, and she wore the sweater. I don't remember anything about no gloves. I was lucky I had shoes on. I look for things I can resell. Well, I don't resell anything, but I do look. I look for my daughter to resell if she wants it. In the thrift stores, I go straight for the kitchen items. Love the old. Oh, I do too. I do too. I could just, always wanted to tell you how much I love your channel. You're so gifted at painting. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I had an aunt on my mother's side that was a professional painter. And she did I don't know, there's got to be some old people on here that got the newspaper and looked at the articles of women's dresses and coats and things like that. That's what she did. Love you all. Looking gorgeous this fine morning. Well, thank you. Star Boy of the Night. The Way, the Fellowship. Okay. Yes, ma'am, you look like a right snack after a hot cup of coffee. I don't think I understand that language. I don't quite understand that language. I think it's stupid. Galveston, yes. I was in Galveston before it got changed. I was in the old Galveston. I grew up there. It's a compliment? Oh, okay. I love the video when you shared your childhood. I felt like I was right there. So special. Okay. Messages. Okay. Sometimes I say things and I don't think people really understand. You almost had to have been there and went through it yourself. Some of it just don't. Oh, she's probably making that up. I was right. Yeah. Well, there you are. Hello. Hello. How are you? And how are you? I'm good. I'm good this morning. When I went, I'll talk about when I went to school, when I first started getting to school. Actually, my mother wasn't going to put me in school. Can y'all believe that? Uh, are you in Texas? No, I'm in Bartlett. I'm right out of Memphis. Yeah, my mother used me as a babysitter. She was not going to let me go to school. Yeah, that's right. The memory has to come to me and it has to hit me and everything. Mother-in-law. Hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. It's David. Yeah. David, I just tell everybody you're my son. I don't fool with the in-law stuff. But I know you have a mother. And she's still with us, and that's good. Cleo wins. Cleo. Strange name. Um, Seemed like there was something I wanted to tell you, David, and I can't think of it right now. Have a great day. You too. Are you working? I mean, Mary's not working. She's working from her phone. Bunny Boo. Yahoo Bunny Boo. Okay, I've seen you before. Good morning to you. Okay, good. That's good. Nice car you got. My car would not work on this icing. It would not work. I would not make it anywhere with it. I'd be lucky to come back up the hill on my driveway. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. Better make that money, David. Yeah. Well, thank you. That's a nice compliment you made. Thank you very much. That's nice. You're a sweetheart. My car slides terrible on the ice. My car slides terrible on the ice. I'm stuck in the house due to the weather too, missing my junk stores. Absolutely. They need to have a bus and come by and get us. Okay, bye. Yeah, or maybe, hey, maybe that's a new business that can be started. Thrift store bus. What would it be called? It's only for a thrift store. If you're going, I don't go anywhere else. Don't get on my bus. We're going straight to the thrift store and back. Good morning. Good morning to you, Ted. I'm a bit late looking for y'all at 7. I had to come on a few minutes before because I'm a goofball. My truck runs great over ice and frozen rain. I just got new tires. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good to get new tires, a new battery, whatever you need for the cold weather. Hop on that bus, no questions. The bus has got to be empty at the back so we can put our junk back there. And there ain't no taking off the bus somebody else's stuff. That's the rules. So go ahead and make the rules early on. Lynchburg, Virginia. I've been to Lynchburg. Um, I've been there. Most places I've been, I've usually ran a race in. Seemed like there was a 10-mile race there. Come get us to go junking. Yeah. See, we could have the buses all over the country. Only the places that had junk stores, though. Oh, I'm in Axton, Virginia. Hello, neighbor. Yeah, okay. Y'all are neighbors? 10 degrees? Oh, that ain't nothing. You probably have you got new tires, remember? You got new tires and, oh, my mind slips me. What else did you get new? Your car's ready to go. Yeah, there is a race. I've been to I've almost been to every race there is. Well, what was I talking about before I stopped talking? I don't remember. I don't have dementia. And I'm just a scatterbrain. I don't have dementia. Hello. Hello, how are you? Good morning to you. I'm not familiar about your races. That's okay. That's something I did in the past. Uh, that did years and years on. And me and my husband both. And I was the first one that stopped. I started hiking instead. I just got tired of it. That's so long of doing that. And so I started hiking. He didn't want to hike. So I hiked on my own. I did it on my own by myself. Patty, I'm learning to oil paint. Oh, class was canceled today. It's extreme cold. Yeah, you like yard sales? I don't for some reason. They're sad for me? Odd, right? I think you're trying to get too personal, too into it. Yeah, the people do sell things when someone passes, but they don't want their stuff thrown in the garbage. They want you to buy it and reuse it. That's what that person that passed on. New brakes, oil change for my 17-year-old Subaru. Okay. Yeah, you got to keep them things up. My wife is making me do our taxes today. I'm not looking forward to it. Well, I can't help you there. Uh, I had somebody figure my taxes out for years, which is what we call charity shops. In Great Britain is 60 miles away from here where I live. It's a seaside, so I won't be going to in April. It will be a long wait. Oh, okay. Well, it sounds awesome. The seaside. Wow. Okay. Well, we're not going to come and see you with the bus. We're not coming to pick you up. We're not going to Great Britain now. If you wondered what we're talking about, some of y'all that came in late, we were just joking around saying that uh, we miss going to the junk stores, the thrift stores, charity shops, whatever, and that we need somebody that could start them a business by having a charity shop bus. And the only person that could get on there, is one really going to the charity shop. We're not stopping off at Walmart or nowhere else. Mary, Mary Fleming. You're the one in Great Britain. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll be in Great Britain. Maybe in my next life I'll be there. I've never been to Great Britain. Let's see if I can roll this up. Oh, hey, it's not rolling up. Like I think the junk store is on its way to Great Britain. Supposed to be getting a 12,000 return. Oh, on your taxes. Yeah. Well, that's good. You're probably all excited thinking about what you're going to spend it on. I didn't know I had to roll this up myself. But it looks like it, or I'll get behind here. Oh, all the stores we see on the way to Great Britain. Yeah. Well, we'd have to have something. We'd have to have a trailer added to that bus, or one of those buses that has that top like they have in Great Britain. You know that the red buses with the top up there. We can put our junk up there. No, my husband informs me we can't get in the driveway and out of the driveway at the thrift store. Oh, it's open, but we can't get in and out of there. I don't know that I believe him. Two-story buses, absolutely. after her father passed away. It's beautiful. My favorite was going to the Beatrix Potter's house in Lake District. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. I lived in OKC for 5 years, and they have a thrift store on every corner. Wow. Happy for you and your missus. No wonder she wants you to get on it. She's already got that money planned. I'm sorry. Um, she's already got it spent. You just need to get it finished. Yeah, me too. Oh, that's the storybook lady, right? Sounds really nice. Sounds fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. I have Beatrix Potter sheets. Huh. Bed sheets? Bed sheets, you mean? Are they bed sheets? Or are they just sheets, paper? Good morning. Good morning, Heather. Yes, bed sheets. Oh, I bet they're darling. I'll have to look for those. Of course, the South we don't really have much of that. I'll just look on the internet. Bed sheets. Good morning, Heather. You gonna be getting on our thrift store bus? I have to be careful. Somebody might be thinking the bus is really coming. We have a radio talk station. You can call in and talk. Okay, I ain't doing it though, Ted. This is enough for me. I bought them at TJ Maxx. Okay, we have TJ Maxx here. Yeah, we have TJ Maxx, I believe. We don't have not too many stores have left here. We got plenty. I'll look them up online. Let me roll, make sure I'm not stopping this. Send a gift. Oh, how sweet. That's a beautiful flower. That's just really sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, the station you can call in there, Ted. What do they talk about? Are they political? Are they cars? Old stuff? What do they talk about? First time I've seen that option. Neat. Okay, my daughter put something on here. Are you meaning a real flower? A real live flower? Jesus is the truth. Hell is real. We all sin. He died. Okay, yes, ma'am. That's right. Yes, ma'am. Just let you know so you won't be worried about me. I have been saved and I'm a Christian. And as a matter of fact, I went through and graduated as evangelist, okay? So, but I don't do any Bible reading or anything on here. I leave that for the people that are better at it than me, okay? But bless your heart. No, real flower. Real flower? I think just a virtual flower. Just a virtual flower. That's not real. But it's wonderful. Thank you anyway. Yes, political, Republican. Well, I said I don't wasn't gonna talk about all that on here. I watch every inch of it. Hi, Mama Mia. Yes, Mama Mia she sells, that's my youngest daughter. She sells the junk I pick up. No, real flour. Well, make up your mind. No, real flour. That is really sweet. That's really sweet. And I'll be excited. I'll be excited and waiting for it to come if it's a real flower. Let's see. To each his own. Yeah, that's true. To each his own. That's true. No, I watch everything that comes out and I on the YouTube, and I pretty much know who the liars are and who ain't the liars. So I do that. I keep up with what's going on. Let's see. To each his own. Hello from Texas. Hello to you too. Where are you at in Texas? Waco, Texas. Well, good for you. That's a good state. I tried to go back to Texas. Oh, uh-oh. Go Bears. Okay, that you'll have to be talking to other people on here because I know zero about ball. Zero, zero, zero. I don't knit and I don't watch ball. I loved baseball when I was a kid, but that's as far as it went. After that, it was over. No, Wednesdays. I'm Wednesdays at 7 in the morning. Once in a while, I might hit outside, but not often. El Paso. Yes. When you've been born in Texas and you grew up there some, you have it in your heart. You're a misplaced Texan. Wherever you go, you're still a Texas gal. Let's toss the salad. I don't know what that means. I grew up in Houston. I was born in Houston. Thomas Jefferson Hospital. How about you? All my people are buried in Houston on my daddy's side. I remember the hospital now. I don't recall the schools. St. Luke's. No, Thomas Jefferson for me. What do you get at Taco Bell? I love Taco Bell, but let me tell you about Taco Bell. Their stuff has been terrible here lately. It's all wet. They don't drain that lettuce. I mostly just like tacos. Is mostly what I get. Uh, but they don't drain that lettuce, and then it gets wet, and it's terrible. Now I got a new Mexican restaurant right around the corner from me, and oh, they make great tacos. Okay, good, good, good. They're high here too. They're high. A Dairy Queen. We had a Dairy Queen right down the street, almost a block over, and they didn't make it. I was born in Newton, Massachusetts, and adopted in Hartford, Connecticut. You know, that's wonderful that you were adopted. Uh, some of us that had a bad childhood wish somebody had taken us up. Bean burrito with no onion for me, please. Bus driver. Oh, okay. Well, if you're a bus driver, you can drive that doggone thrift bus. You can drive the thrift bus for us. You know, you have to have a special license to drive a bus. Have you gotten that yet? Does your husband like Mexican food? Not as much as me. I think I like it more than him. People think Dairy Queen originated in Texas. They are actually from Illinois. Oh, okay. Dairy Queen didn't make it here. They left. They just didn't advertise. They didn't do anything. And they were extremely high. I was calling you the bus driver. Oh, me, the bus driver. Well, I'll tell you, the thrift bus. I got a heavy foot. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm heavy on the foot. I have a tendency to, I got a lead foot, if that's what you call it. I'll be pulling in and out of there so fast. I'm used to driving trucks and tractors on the farm and muscle cars, so I'd be heavy on that bus. I would be, it would be a hoot if you were our bus driver. Yeah. Yeah, when I swung that door open, you better get in pretty quick too. Uh, I won't be waiting around. That's good. Oh gosh. No, I'm joking and kidding, but you know what? That's not a bad idea. Somebody could have a business. That's how ideas began. Uh, People love thrift stores. You can tell they're just packed in there. We'd be a happy bus. We sure would. And no whiners and moaners in there either. Your truck, yeah, okay. Have you got a trailer with that? Because we're gonna get a lot of stuff. Did you ever have Mexican chicken mole? A mole? Wait a minute. Chicken mole. Is that a critter or live? Are you sure you're naming that the right title there? Oh, okay. No, I never have. I don't think so. Mexican food. I love Mexican food. I don't know anything. Mole, or what? No, Ted, you're causing trouble here. Oh gosh. No, I kind of, when I go in a Mexican restaurant, I look at the menu and I thought, oh my gosh, they're really, to me, the whole menu is all the same thing, just jumbled around different on a plate. That's what I really consider the stuff on the menu. Mole. No, I never have. It's sauce. Oh, okay. Guacamole. that's uh, that's what they're trying to say. Guacamole. Oh gosh, love that stuff. You know, when I came here to Memphis, I was supposed to bring something to this party, and I brought avocados, cut open, sliced, really nice on the plate, pile of them. And the people that here in Memphis, they didn't eat guacamole at the time, and they didn't know what that was. They thought I was weird, you know. But now, boy, they order it like crazy. Chocolate? I'm not sure some of them know what the Mexican food is either. Or maybe it's me. Have you ever gone to Round Round, Texas? March and October. Lots of goodies. No, no. Uh, that's true. Arranged different. Yeah, I always order enchiladas verdes, red sauce. They are eating the cats, and they're eating the dogs, and they're eating the pets. I don't think so. Oh, Raymond, ramen, respect. Hmm. Round a rock. And I love you. How do you put out your fire in your fire pit after you use it? It's a question I've always had for you. How do I put it out? I just let it burn down. Oh, Round Rock's like a flea market. That's a place where we need to take our bus, huh? Okay, we'll hit it. We'll put it on our list. I think so. I think everybody's hungry for that moly. Oh gosh. Well, I might need to go get something from the Mexican restaurant. You've got me hungry too. Later, that is. I am now after this. Okay. Do you still paint? Okay, paint. Do I still paint? Paint. Occasionally. Double tap your screen for the like. Okay. That's for y'all. I don't know that. Okay. Uh I have times where I go in and out of painting. And I guess I'm out right now. But it always draws me back. Always. Okay, I guess it's over because I mean, the roll because I've pushed up and it stopped. Uh, okay. Well, you know what? It's been so much fun talking to y'all. Yes, she does. She does. She sells online, and she has a booth too. Uh, good morning. Good morning to you. I have a side hustle delivering margarita machines. Uh, oh, I guess. I don't know. You could be truthful. Guess that's what you need that truck for. Maybe you better not loan it out to us. You ever drink hot chocolate? And what kind? Uh, I drink whatever, when I go somewhere and somebody's selling hot chocolate, I'll buy it. Or uh, I'm having my coffee with you. Started at 7 years old. Started 7 years old. Okay, last year. Uh, I'm having my coffee with you. Started at 7 years old. Oh, drinking coffee you started at 7 years old. Okay. I try to sip my mother's coffee and she'd get mad. And I didn't really, her coffee, she set it there and it got cold. It had cream in it. And I says, gosh, that's awful, Mom. Why don't you warm that up? Why don't you drink it before it gets cold? Oh, no, I like cold coffee. That's all I drink. I think she just did that so I wouldn't drink it. Okay. Everybody, you get your taxes done so you can get that money, I guess. Uh I wasn't allowed to drink coffee as a kid. I tried to sneak when my mother wasn't around and sip her coffee. And then when I did, I whined about it that it wasn't right. I think about all the times I fussed at my mother. It's all come back to get me. Coffee is your favorite food. Okay. I didn't really start drinking coffee really till I went to work. And I didn't start working really heavy until I was 31 uh, because of the children I had. Uh, and I got fed up with that first marriage. And so I went to work and supported my children. Coffee is my favorite. Hey, hello. Okay, we'll go up. I prefer tea over ice. Yeah, I love that too. I love tea and put some lemon in it to cut. If you go in a restaurant, it's real sweet. Ooh, we don't like that tea that sweet as y'all think. We get it sweet so we can squeeze that lemon in there, take that sweet out of like that. But everybody thinks Southerners like that real sweet tea, and no, no, we don't. Okay. Uh, Okay, it's not moving now. I want to thank all of y'all for coming in. Earl Grey tea is good, not bitter. Yeah, absolutely. But you don't know what that is when you go in a restaurant. That could be, I don't know, it could be anything. And then when they sweeten it, the main thing when you go in a restaurant now, you get a glass of brown water. They have it watered down. And if I don't even order tea unless I know what kind of tea is coming. Sun tea when I was a child. I hated it and won't drink tea now ever. Yeah, that was a fad to put it in this freaking jar and let it sit out in the sun and it's going to turn good and it's free and we're saving electricity and we're saving this and that. That stuff was awful. Trader Joe's has very good Earl Grey tea. Okay. I used to get, when I travel, I get that Earl Grey in the restaurants. They'd bring me, tea and they'd have that Earl Grey package there on the plate. Trader Joe's has great food and natural. Thank you, Kat. This was great fun. You have a nice following. I'll tell you about that Trader Joe's. First time I went over there, uh, saw a man in there that was a pervert, and they fired him at the other grocery store, and he got a job over there as manager, and he was a pervert to his female employees. And I thought, oh my gosh, you've come over here. So I didn't go anymore. Thank you, Kat. This is great fun. Yes, yes. And thank y'all. Y'all are the ones I want to thank. Uh, thank you for all the nice things you say. You say really sweet things. Um, it's really nice and it means a lot to me. Don't go, stay. Okay. I'll stay. You're the one with the pickup truck. Oh gosh. We're all trapped in here and we're barn struck and crazy. Enjoy your thrifting videos. Okay, I'm not really good at it. I tell you, I'm just either I'm going too fast or I'm going too slow or my half of my face gets cut off. I enjoy your thrifting videos. Always fun with Miss Cat. Okay, thank you for that. Uh, income taxes. Okay, you got to go do that. Um, you can do that in a little bit after I'm gone. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I had a man that did my taxes. He was really nice, but he's passed now. And last year got another man to do it, so seems to be okay. Um, no, not me. I don't trust myself. Okay. Okay. In other words, you got to go to office and get somebody to do it for you. Okay. Hello, Beth. How are you? Good? Happy Wednesday. Yes, happy Wednesday. Our junking has been slowed down. Nice to see you and talk to you. Yes. We're cold here. Absolutely. We're all cold. What are you doing later today? What am I doing later today? Well, I don't know. I'll figure something out. It's obvious that the car's not going to be leaving the driveway. That seems like, and my husband never talks that way. He never says, "Oh, well, he's constantly going, so he must be afraid of it too." I was going to go over to the thrift store, but Vic talks about the hill. We can get in there, but we might not get out. My wife thinks she knows how to do our taxes. We'll probably end up owing money when she gets done. No, you got to be positive. You got to be positive about her. Just make sure you double check it. And write us if you get behind bars. Just write us and let us know how you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're real sweet. Thank you very much. That's nice. I'm glad y'all came. I'm glad you come to visit. It's been a lot of fun. Uh, look at the gay lady. Okay. Good morning, Kat. Sorry I'm late. Degrees here in Indiana. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay warm. Okay, we're all freezing. How can I keep my pompsetto alive? Don't put it out the door. That's all. That's advice I can give you. Don't put it out there. I think they're supposed to die. Yeah. No, I don't know. Like I said, don't put it out in the cold. Some people, if you have a basement, but don't take my advice now. You're welcome, and thank you for coming to visit. How can I send you a gift? Uh, I don't know. I think there's something on here. I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'm new at this. I don't know what I'm doing. Um, okay. Yeah, Google it and see what they say. But if they tell you to put it outside in the cold, don't do it. Super chat. Okay. Next to the chat box, tap the gift box icon. Do you give out your mailing address? Well, I guess I could. I don't know. I mean, you could look at all my videos and see. You could just figure out where I live. Do not give out your mailing address. Okay. Research super chat. Never give out your address. Okay. I won't. If you say so. Oh, you reckon that maybe some people, some lost relatives are going to try to move in? Too many kooks. Yeah. All right. Use super chat as she says. Get a P.O. box. They're all over the place. Wacky. They are. They are. And you can see it on the news. Oh, send a gift. Oh, sweet. You're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. That flower looks like the one in my ear here. Sent. Thank you. Thank you, McCool. That's really sweet. It's just going to floor me out. Right of chat is option to send gift. Okay. Thank you, hon. Thank you so much. Hi. Hello, Kathy. You're late, but that's okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay that you're late. I'm still here. Sent floating heart. Thank you so much. That's sweet. Super sweet you are. Hi, everyone. Yes. We just been talking crazy on here, Kathy. You missed nothing. We're just all missing the thrift store. I don't know. Maybe Kathy can drive a bus. You have a license to drive a bus? Schools are closed. Oh, okay. No. Okay. Oop. Ooh, oral surgery. Yes. I think my dentist has forgot about me. He's supposed to be giving me this tooth back that he took out. I think he's forgot about me. And I asked him, well, can't you make my teeth not, can I get nicer than this? And he was like, well, what do you think you are, making videos or something? Are you making the movies? I said, no. Yes, good luck to you, sweetie. Let us know how that turns out, too. I'd rather be beat up than go to the dentist. But you're going to be okay. I don't want to sound negative. You're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You know, my dentist said, uh, I think I can save your teeth. When I asked him, I said, they all got to be pulled out? What's going on? He said, no, I think I can save your teeth. And he walks into the waiting room, tells my husband, I think I can save her teeth, you know, real loud in front of everybody. I'm like, oh my God, come on, man. And then he comes back later and says, oh, you know, Vic, I really debated what I told you. I wasn't going to save her teeth. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's a nut. Thank you again. Okay, I'm a big girl now. Yes. But we all, you know, we know what you're feeling. Haven't gotten my taxes done. Okay, I've already got my taxes. I never see them taxes. All I see is a piece of paper. Sign at the bottom. That's what I see. And I never see the money. Yep, I did. I was happy he said he saved my teeth. And I'm like, I don't know how life would be if I didn't have them. You know, you, I think you'd still have to do all of that. So the thing is, you should just brush your teeth. Then you won't have to have all that done. I didn't have a problem with my teeth until I got diabetes. Then my teeth started just going crazy. Oh, not seeing the dollar amount is probably very common. Yes. Yeah. Are you a liberal? Uh, sometimes I'd be afraid of your dentist. You would be. You would be. He never talks to me. It never looks at me and talks to me. He'll work on me for an hour or something, then say, "How you doing?" You know, I like, uh, I can't talk. You got your hand down my throat. You know, when your teeth start to fall out, there's a problem. Yeah, that's the thing is my teeth wouldn't fall out. They would just want to stay. Well, it's really not a laughing matter about your teeth. My stepson just lost a friend, and he lost him because the man wouldn't brush his teeth and they rotted on him, and that poison was in his system, and he had a heart attack. And he was a young man. What do you think of ICE? Well, I'm not going to talk political. Uh, they're police officers. They're officers, and I respect them. I was an officer myself, so I give them respect. I don't. There's none here. You know, they came to Memphis. At Memphis, let me tell you, I was afraid to go out. Afraid. Now I hear nothing. I don't hear no gunfire. I heard gunfire constantly, and the man across the street beat that his girlfriend over there and drugged up and everything, and he's gone. Maybe he fall asleep, fell asleep, but I missed something somewhere. I have I have a loose tooth. I brush my teeth, but I'm 52 years old. Okay. You're still young. I have a loose tooth. That don't mean it's rotten, that it's loose. You know, at different times I would have teeth, my teeth would hurt, and I'd go to the dentist, and I thought, oh boy, I got a problem here. What I was doing was I was doing it to myself. I would at night, you didn't hear me grinding, and then sometime in the day, I would push on my teeth unconsciously with my tongue, be stressed, and I push, and I was making my own teeth loose, and I was making my own teeth hurt at night. So I wonder if you're doing that. You've made your own tooth loose. Which vitamin is most essential for teeth health? Uh, I guess it would be the loss of calcium, maybe. Just guessing. I think your teeth or what goes on with your teeth, too, some could be hereditary. Uh, that may tighten up again, but the dentist is your best bet. That's the truth. Say, I got a loose tooth. Can you tell me what's going on? D3 is good for the teeth? Okay. Okay. Oh, you asked me if I was liberal. I weigh things out. I weigh them out, and I make my own decisions about things. Um, and I do what I think is right for me. I know. Let's see here. Hi, love. Hope you're having a great day. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a great day. The sun is blaring on me right here through this window, and I hope it's going to melt some of that ice sheet out there. You know, where I can't go to the thrift store. Anderson, Indiana. Oh, thank you. I like the likes. Yeah, thank you. That's nice. Yeah, I have to know if somebody likes me. Oh gosh. I like my teeth. If I lose my front tooth, it would be embarrassing. Yeah, like that when you smile, look like you've been shot in the mouth. So, get it straightened out so you don't lose that teeth. Uh Raised up as a Texan. I'm a Texan at heart. Uh Lived in a couple of places after I moved from Texas. Seems you have enough money to really not worried about your health. Aside from those caused by excess, you can fit pretty much anything nowadays besides your heart and mind. Alrighty. Yes. Well, we cause our own problems, I think. Maybe. Uh, I think in the position I'm in, I think that my most worry probably, and I don't worry about it. I don't worry about a thing really. I don't worry about my health at all, and you can tell by looking at me. I don't care. Um, I don't know where I was going with this. I need to be worried about my mind. That's what I need to be worried about. But I guess it's the stroke. I'm at the age where I could have a stroke. Uh, and my weight that I have on me is really not helping. And that's the serious part of that. All I'm gonna talk about. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. Okay, I used to be really slim and trim. You know, did a lot of running. I was as slim as everything, and was really strong. Lifted weights, rode bike, swim, did all that. Did all that. But you don't keep it, and that's just my opinion. When I was younger, I thought, oh no, I'm never going to look like that. Oh no, I'm never going to slip back and look like that. Or I'll know when I gain weight. But I guess what you do is you look at your family, your mother, your aunts and uncles, and that's what you're going to look like. I want to roll you up. Are you a Christian? Yes. I've been smoking cigarettes and drinking for 30 years. Uh, well, my husband drank alcohol when he wanted to, and he got knocked down. He had, what happens with alcohol, it weakens the heart muscle, and he's had 2 surgeries. Let's see, I'd love to take you out on a date out of space. Outer space? Oh, I love outer space. I don't know what that means. Oh gosh. Don't know what that means. But you know, raising up in Texas, I rode that school bus right by that rocket all the time. Right by that rocket where had it sitting up there. I used to look at it out the window. And my brother got a job there when he got older, and he worked at the Space Center. And you've been smoking cigarettes and drinking. You know, that's what you want to do. Do it. Just do it. You want to smoke and drink. You know, if that's what makes you happy, do it. You know, you get halted in your tracks. What's my opinion? I think you misspelled opinion about Europe. I think they've lost their way. Let's see. Sorry, opinion. I knew what you meant. I'm just jerking with you. I'm good though. I'm 52 and still can outwork these kids. Yeah. You're the one we need to drive the bus. You have to keep the window rolled down so we won't smell your smoke though. Oh gosh. You know, 52 is still young and you have time to correct your business there. You have time to get rid of those cigarettes. You have time to cut that drinking back. Unless you've gone over the hill, you know, with that drinking. Uh, you know, my daddy was a drunk and he couldn't quit. So I understand. He could outwork kids too. He was a carpenter. One day you won't be able to do that. One day and people won't understand either that you can't do it. They won't understand. What can kids do today to become men? Less internet and more practical skills. Yeah, the parents have to spend a lot of money sending them to college. Uh, and you could learn a skill and make more money than what you would if you graduated college. Anyway, that's what my plumber and electrician get. They get plenty of money. What make them become a man? I'll tell you. One, they need to be spanked when they're little. They need to start it as they're young. And They need a man to guide them, not a woman. A woman don't need to be guiding young men because women are different. They think different than men do. Okay, there are huge demand for people to go in the trades. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And they make big money too. Uh, I've got this plumber that comes here, and I live in an old house, and half the time I'm always having to call this plumber. His name is Big Country, and he is a policeman, and he does this off duty. And he is huge, Big Country. I mean, he's huge. And you talk about a person that really does have their butt hanging out of their shirt. He really does. When he works, you just got to go somewhere else. Mow in the summer and shovel snow in the winter. Yeah, I'm almost 60 and I want to go to school to be a plumber. I'd like to make a ton of money. uh, I'm not sure. You might become a plumber's helper. I don't know. Or maybe you just want to repair your own house. Well, I'm up to almost an hour and a half, and that's topping it there. I've never been this long. So I'm gonna think about what everybody said, and it's really been fun. And I'll talk to y'all later. And y'all take care, okay? Take care of yourself, and I'm gonna figure out again how to turn this off. I guess it's the X up there on the left. Why don't women want to have children nowadays? Uh, I think it's because they know they have to work. Love you too. Love you too. Y'all take care, okay, everybody? It's been so much fun, and y'all have a great rest of the day, okay? Um, Thank you. Thank you so much. And for the gifts, thank you. Uh, I'm not looking for gifts, but that's nice. Love y'all. Goodbye. Bye bye.